Hey y'all, it's Natalie Renee and welcome back to my channel. So, as you can tell by the title, this is a maintenance vlog. I have never done a maintenance vlog before, and I'm a pretty low maintenance person, but I am going on a big trip, so I kind of just want to take you along during the week with me. Today is Wednesday, and I am headed to my retightening appointment for my sister locks. Let me give you a quick before on how my hair is looking. I mean, like super grown out and just kind of all over the place. So she is gonna get me right, and then I will be looking like a bad bee. Okay, y'all, we're out the shop. My hair is tea, it's giving. It's definitely giving vacation. I am so excited. Like, don't you love that moment when you get your hair done and then you feel like the skin is giving, like teeth giving, skin giving, everything is giving once you get your hair done. You definitely can still have that feeling when you have sister locks, like, or just any type of locks, like when you get that fresh retie, fresh retwist, like, so tea. So yeah, now I'm like officially one step closer to being trip ready. Hello everybody, it is a new day. It is Friday 3:30. It is Friday the 18th, 3:30. I am off of work and it's kind of gloomy, so I don't want to spend too much time outside really, but it is time to do some of my last minute trip shopping. So we are going to the Galleria and probably Walmart and probably somewhere else, but there's just a couple more little things that I need to get, like some skincare, just different stuff. So I'm headed to the mall right now, and yeah. We're at the mall. Not sure how much footage I'm gonna get because it's loud and it's very busy. I don't like people staring at me in the mall in particular, even though I usually do not care. It's too many people in this mall, y'all. This is some of my skincare. We're going to try the Topicals eye patches because I feel like this is super, having the eye patches on while you're getting ready during vacation is such a vibe. Since I have y'all in my hand and I have this up in my hand, I officially have to go get a bag. So BRB. Okay everybody, we are done shopping. I really feel like this is the last little shopping that I'll need to do for the entire trip. So let's get into what I got. I'm doing my little vloggy in here because if I go in the house, I'm gonna forget. So at Sephora, I picked up a couple of goodies. I picked up the Topicals Brightening Eye Mask. I feel like I said before, such a staple for vacation, so I'm hopefully gonna actually wear those and hopefully I like them. I also got my glycolic acid toner. I use this at night. I feel like this keeps my skin really clear. And then I've had this Young Bougie Marshmallow before, and although I don't think it lasts, I was just like, the scent is exactly what I need for vacation, so I went and got that. Next up is Victoria's Secret, and I didn't even plan on going in there for real, but I just was like summoned to Victoria's Secret, and I ended up smelling some of their new perfumes, and what I got was a new scent that's called Bare Suede Vanilla. If you like the bare vanilla, this is better. And then as for just like small little stuff that I got for just like travel in general, I got 3 pack of gum, some Advil minis, hand sanitizer, a big old thing of EOS lotion, because if you know, you can never really get the full amount of this out when you're like down to the end. And I swear I have 3 bottles at home that are like this much left. No thanks. Fresh new bottle of lotion. I'm all out of my EOS like mini hand lotion, so I have this to go in my bag, as well as 1 bar of Dove Sensitive Skin and a pack of wet wipes. And I didn't even know they had the sensitive kind. I feel like I've always seen the red one, which is I think original. So got some sensitive wipes. We should be set for the trip, y'all. I do have a couple more things maintenance related and just like trip related that will be happening over these next couple of days, so stay tuned for that. But as for now, I'm gonna go. Bye. Okay y'all, if you've made it this far, it is nail day. DIY mani-pedi by yours truly, a gel mani-pedi to be exact. I'm very excited. I'm going to show you my inspo. Hold on, I'm just gonna pull it up. Okay, this is kind of my inspo. Oh, it's a little too bright. I'm kind of going for like a very tame French, very thin line, because I don't have the energy to be making some like perfect French happen. Here's another one. I feel like I picked pictures that kind of were similar to my natural nails and the shape of my nail bed, so I'm just gonna give you a close-up on how they look. Now they're super shiny right now because I have hard as nails on them because I've been trying to grow them out so that I have room to do this French tip. And I'm going to just do the regular pink base color on my toes. So let's get into some of the stuff that I'm gonna use. So right off the bat, if I'm using gel polish, I need gel polish. So I have this white color by Beetles that you can get off Amazon. And then I actually bought this D&D off Amazon, but it's the real D&D. And this color is Take a Vow. It's like a little pink color. You're probably looking at it like, girl, that's not a cute color for French. But I'm brown, so I don't want to use some light, dang near white baby pink because I'm brown and my nail beds, I feel, I don't know, I just don't like that super white bright pink look. I also have Model 1's base and top coat. And then, of course, I have my LED light to cure the polish. And this is the Sun UV Dare to Shine 2-in-1 UV LED nail lamp. I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know now, everything is linked in my Amazon storefront if you are interested in doing your own nails. And then just some sidebar things that are important. I have acetone. I also have alcohol. The isopropyl alcohol is really good for if you kind of mess up your gel or cleaning up your gel. You don't really want the gel polish to cure on your finger part. So I also have a little bitty brush to use with the alcohol to clean up any mess. I also just have like a nail brush to get all the gunk out. I do have some stuff to fix my cuticles up. I have this Sally Hansen instant cuticle remover, which I tried the other day and I absolutely loved it, as well as a cuticle pusher, this metal one. And then I kind of have this tool, which is like the cuticle cutter, I guess. So I'm gonna use that. And then last but not least, a file and a buffer. And I also have this fancy little doohickey that I got from Amazon. It's also by the brand Model 1's, but there's a bunch on Amazon. And if you don't want to buy this for $7, you can probably use like a beauty blender wrapped in saran wrap. But essentially it's this little silicone push thing. So when you're doing your French, you put your white polish on here and then you like press, I'll show y'all, but you like press your nail in and you don't have to worry about hand painting the French on. So we're gonna get into that. I am going to do my toes first off camera, and then we will be back for the manicure. All right, y'all, my toes are done and now it's time to get to these hands. So I'm gonna start off just kind of by shaping. The shape that I'm going for is closest to my pointer finger, if you can even see that, but a little bit more almond. I'm trying to just go with like the natural shape of my hands. And then another thing, when you are shaping with a nail file, try to stay going in one direction. It can really help your shaping and just kind of like help the condition of your nail. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through, and if you have a good file, this is a 100/180 grit, the 180's on the back. I'm using the 100 side to shape just so that way I don't like file it to a shape that I don't like and then I can't go back. So I will meet y'all back when I finish doing my shaping. But yeah, this is pretty much it. Okay, y'all, I am done shaping. I'm gonna see if you can kind of see, but it's like I'm just going with the natural shape of my nails and kind of like rounding / pointing it out a little bit so it can have that almond feel. And then I just went in with this buffer so I can just like get rid of any sharp edges, because when you're doing your natural nails, you really don't want them to catch on things. So even after my nails are like finished, I will bring my buffer everywhere so that way if I like have a snag in my hair or a snag in my clothes, I can just like buff it out and it's fine. So essentially now I'm gonna get into the cuticle remover, and literally you just put a little bit of this on each of your cuticles and let it sit for a little second, and then I'm gonna push them back with the metal tool. Super duper easy and simple. that was all done. I don't know, probably took like 15 minutes. This is like roughly what my cuticles and fingers are looking like. I'm going to rub them down with some acetone and go and wash them, and then I will buff and re-acetone and then start the polish. This time the nails are buffed and filed and soft and clean. I'm gonna go in with the Model 1's base coat. I think I'm going to do 2 layers of base coat because I really want these to last. And I'm going to use my alcohol in a little shot glass and my paintbrush to make sure that I'm getting clean edges. You ain't never gonna change, never gonna change, never gonna change. All right, y'all, so on the left hand, which is going to be the best looking hand, I'm gonna go in with 2 coats of the D&D Take a Vow. This is number 880. This is kind of what it looks like. It's so cute on my toes, y'all. Super duper duper natural. Anyways, I'm going to do 2 coats of this, and then my theory for doing the French tip is that I'm just going to use the natural white parts of my nail. If you can see, I feel like that would be the easiest thing to do. Use the stamper and just try to get the stamper exactly on that line. Fingers crossed, not this finger, fingers crossed that this method works. So yeah, I'm just gonna vibe out, do my left hand, and I will meet you back when this hand is finished. Alright, y'all, I am back. My 2 layers of like base pink are finished. Isn't this so cute? Just to compare, this is what my regular nails look like on the right, and then on the left is what the new polish looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this French. I am so nervous, but essentially this is the thing, right? And essentially what you do, take this white polish, and I'm painting it on here. I'm painting a nice thin layer. Hopefully this is an actually thin layer and not thin in my head. And I'm going to very carefully stick my finger in here and roll it around. Oh my goodness! Okay, we have a French. Oh, let me show you. We have a French. I have to clean her up. Y'all, this is turning out so cute. I'm so excited. I hope I'm not messing it up. Okay, so this is what our French is looking like. I'm going to use a little bit of my fingers and a little bit of my alcohol and the paintbrush to clean it up, cure it, and we will come back to do my thumb. Are y'all ready to see this? Okay, 1, 2, 3. So cute! I've never had white French on my nails before, and I'm like in love. This white is like stark white. I don't know if I'm actually going to clean up anything. I think a little bit on this pinky one. If you can see by the outside edge, it kind of got a little weird, but the middle 3 nails are looking really good. So I'm probably just going to clean up the pinky, do the thumb, repeat it all over here, and meet y'all back when I'm finished. Y'all are not ready. Y'all aren't ready. Everything is cleaned up on this hand at least, and everything is cured. My top coat is on. Y'all aren't ready. Okay, drum roll. 3, 2, 1. Would y'all take a look at that French manicure that I have done on myself? I cannot wait to like wash my hands and like buff around, you know, the underneath part where that tool, where the white polish is. But y'all, this is so freaking cute. Like, clearly it's not perfect, but I do not care. It is so cute. Can y'all believe this? Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go to the next hand. I'll be back to show you the entire finished product. Okay, y'all, I am back. The nails are done. I'm going to show the final result in 3, 2, 1. Screaming. So you already saw this hand. This is the left hand, and you know how when you are right-handed or your dominant hand, you use that dominant hand and the opposite hand usually looks better. I personally feel that my dominant hand looks better because I had a little bit of practice using the French tip tool. So here is what the right hand is looking like, and here's the thumb. Honestly, the only thing is that I feel like the thumb on this side is a little bit misshapen, but it's not a big deal. These are so cute. Like, can y'all even believe I put some cuticle oil on, I put some cocoa butter on. These nails are so cute. We are almost trip ready, y'all. We are almost trip ready. Hey y'all, I am back, running super late. My eyebrow appointment was at 3:35 p.m. You know how the eyebrow shop is, because even if you have an appointment, You get there and then they're like, oh, well, there's like 17 people in front of you, so you got to wait. I don't want to wait, but that's on me because I should have been here for my appointment. So this is what the brows are looking like right now, and I will be right back to show y'all the after. Are y'all peeping the brows right now? Let me tell you something. She hooks me up every single time. Don't mind the AC, y'all. It is literally blasted hot in this city, but I love how she does my brows. And we was just chit-chatting, like, it was real cool, and I was able to slide in there even though I was late, which I really appreciated. But like, if you know, you know, threading does hurt. And now I will be honest and say that it hurts, especially if you're like me and you don't go and get your eyebrows threaded like regularly. I'll go before I'm doing something, before I have a trip, and kind of self-maintain at home with a little eyebrow razor. If you're watching this wondering, does eyebrow threading hurt? Yes, it does, and that's okay. I also always sneeze because it's something to do with the facial nerves. It's hilarious. Me and whoever has ever done my brows always gets a gag out of that. But I'm gonna stop yapping. It is time to get home. I've been doing Pilates like almost every single day for the past week, trying to get in shape and look right for the trip. So I'm gonna go and do my Pilates. But when we get back, we're gonna pack together. Hey, hey, oh, oh. Hey y'all. I know I look crazy. I had to wash my hair because I did 2 workouts just now, and I was like, okay, if I did 2 workouts, then that can make up for me doing a workout today / tomorrow, because I did both today. So I had to take a shower, just did my everything shower. I'm feeling so fresh and squeaky clean, and my hair is washed because my scalp was a little itchy. So now it's time for the fun part, probably the part that all of y'all were waiting for, the packing. This is a judgment-free zone. But this is everything, mostly everything. There's some more stuff in my room, but it all needs to fit in that suitcase over there. So let's get started. I hope y'all can see me good, but as you can see, there's a lot of stuff down here, like a quadrillion bazillion things. So unfortunately, but fortunately for y'all, you cannot see all the outfits today, but fortunately for y'all, there will be a vlog. Clock that. So I'm gonna show you some of the outfits that I'm a little bit excited for and get everything in this suitcase already. Starting off strong, I feel like typical Europe-ish vibes. It's a short sleeves that comes with shorts as well. So here's the short sleeves and here's the short. I plan on pairing it with a white tank so I can kind of just like throw this on, take it off. It's going to be like 90 degrees, but it's more because a lot of people were saying that when you're visiting all the different churches, they say that it's best to cover up your shoulders, which makes sense. Next is I have these long pants. They're kind of like linen and apricot color, and I have this like vest situation. It's a halter, ties in the back, super cute. I feel like I planned for this to just like a regular exploring, walking around day, and my mom got me this really super cute little handbag from a boutique, and I feel like this outfit will pair perfectly. Don't mind me balling it up like this because I will wrinkle it eventually, but I feel like these go together very well. Okay, and then the last thing I'm gonna show is that I have this really cute all white outfit. I actually wore this to my line sister's graduation / birthday party, so it's not like a brand new outfit to the public, but I still think it's very cute. It has this kind of like almost chantilly lace looking vibe to the skirt, super long, goes all the way to the ground. And then I paired it with this white top that has this gold detail. It's an off the shoulder, super cute. I got both of these pieces from Fashion Nova, and I just felt like it would be perfect for literally any day that we're out there. So now that you kind of see my vibes, I'm gonna fold all this up, put it in my suitcase so that we can get going. Back, y'all. I am all packed and ready to go. My bag is good, my toiletries are good, I got all my perfumes together, and now I'm just ready to get on the plane. So if you've made it to the end of this trip prep / maintenance vlog, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if y'all want to see another trip maintenance prep vlog. Maybe y'all show different elements. If you made it to the end of the video, I really appreciate you watching and being here on my channel today. As always, I thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all at the airport. Bye.